Here we are wanting to guide you through an example of a day where you may be intending as you are recognizing that you are moving into new segments. Let us say that you are beginning on this day, at the end of the day, before you are going to sleep, and you recognize that entering into sleep state will be a new segment of life experience. And so as you are lying there on the pillow, getting ready to go to sleep, set forth the intent of restful sleep. Set forth the intention for refreshing your physical apparatus. And imagine yourself awakening in the morning feeling refreshed. As you open your eyes in the morning, recognize that you have now entered into a new segment of life experience, and that time that you remain in bed until the time that you remove yourself from the bed is a segment. Set forth your intent for that time. While I am lying here, I am intending to have a clear picture of this day. I am intending to become exhilarated and excited about this day. And then as you are lying there in the bed, you will feel that refreshment and that exuberance for the day coming upon you. As you get out of bed, you have entered into a new segment of life experience. This may be the segment that you are preparing yourself for the day. And so as you are brushing your teeth and taking your bath or doing whatever it is you do in this segment, let your intent be as you enter into it to be efficient, to enjoy yourself, to have it be a time of upliftment and a time of preparing yourself for that which is to come. As you are preparing your breakfast, let your intent be to do it efficiently and to select that which is most nutritiously balanced for your physical apparatus at this point in time. Let your intent be that you will be replenished or refreshed by it, that you will enjoy it. And as you set forth this intention, you will notice that as you are eating, you are feeling yourself more rejuvenated, more replenished, more refreshed, and you will enjoy the food more than if you had not set forth that intent to do so. As the telephone rings, recognize that you are now about to enter into a new segment, and as you pick up the telephone, identify who it is and then set forth clearly your intent before you begin speaking. As you get into your automobile, as you are traveling to your place of work or whatever it is you are doing, let your intent be to travel from one place to another in safety, to feel invigorated and happy as you are moving forth, to be aware of what the other drivers are intending or not intending, that you may move through traffic in a sort of flow, safe and efficient. When you get out of your automobile, you have now entered into a new segment. And so pause for a moment and imagine yourself walking from where you are to where you are intending to go. Seeing yourself feeling good as you walk, intending that you will move efficiently and safely from point to point. Intending to feel the vitality of your apparatus, intending to feel the clarity of your thinking mechanism. Setting forth your vision or your intention for the next segment in which you are about to enter. Imagining your greeting of the secretary or of the employees or employer. Seeing yourself as one who uplifts the others, having a smile ready. Recognizing that everyone you meet is not deliberate in their intending, but knowing that by your deliberate intending, you will be in control of your life experience, and you will not be swept up by their confusion or by their intent or influence. As you are moving through such a day, you will feel the power and the momentum of your intentions building. You will find yourself feeling gloriously invincible. You will feel as if there is nothing that you cannot be or do or have, as you are seeing yourself again and again in creative control of your own life experience. Of course, your segments will not be just as we have offered, and they will not be the same from day to day. In the beginning, you will find that you are not so quick to identify your segments as you will be after you have done it for a while. For some, you may find it more efficient and more effective to carry a small notebook and physically stop to identify the segment while you write a list of your intentions in your notebook. As you are writing, you will find yourself at your strongest point of clarity, at your strongest point of focus. And so in the beginning of this deliberate segment intending, you may find the notebook a very great and valuable asset. you have gathered some questions for us upon this topic of segment intending, have you not?
Yes, a number that people have asked over a period of time. First, segment intending appears to me to be a series of small goals intended and achieved. But is there a basic goal for our physical life?
There is. And just as segment intending is the intent that is closest to this moment in which you are now living, your intent as you emerged into physical expression is on the other end of that, so to speak.
Right.
In other words, here you are now intending what you are most wanting from this moment. And yet this moment is affected by thoughts you have had about this moment even before your physical birth into this physical body. As you emerged into this physical body, from that inner, broader perspective, you did have intentions, indeed. But your intentions from this physical, conscious perspective are dominant now. You are not a puppet acting out that which you've intended before. You have the choice in every moment to decide what is most appropriate from your ever-evolving perspective, you see. You have grown beyond that which you were as you emerged into this body, for this life experience has added unto that perspective.
So, since I don't consciously know what that individual goal was, would there be anything more important as a goal than a goal just to be happy?
You have hit upon the way that you know what it is you've intended as you've come forth from inner perspective. In other words, you said, since I do not consciously know what those goals are. Mm-hmm. The reason you do not consciously know what the specific goals are is because there were no specific goals. You had general intentions such as being happy, such as being uplifter, such as having continuing growth. But the specific processes or vehicles in which you will achieve any of those things is up to you to decide here and now. In this time, you are creator, you see.
Let's take the one that you mentioned, growth. How can we recognize when we're having growth?
Since you are a growth-seeking being, you will have positive emotion when you are recognizing your growth, while you will have negative emotion when you are feeling that you have stagnation. You see, you do not have necessarily conscious recognition of the thoughts or intentions from your inner or broader perspective, but you do have communication. All physical beings have communication from that inner being in the form of emotion. And so as your emotion is positive, you are in harmony with those inner intentions.
And so what do you see from your non-physical perspective as a valid measure of our being successful at what we're doing here?
You have many ways of measuring success. In your society, dollars are a measure of success, and trophies are a measure of success. Mm-hmm. But from our perspective, the existence within you of positive emotion is your greatest measure of success.
Mm-hmm.